Good morning, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I am thinking about our three stages of experience in every single day. And most of us go through all of these three stages every single day. These three experiences or stages of experience are waking, sleeping, and non dream sleeping. So, if we were thinking about sleeping as a dream state, could be called a dream state, and then the non dream state of sleeping, three different stages. So, I thought today I would talk to you about waking. And I know that we're all aware of waking, but I thought I'd help you define it a little bit in the way that scriptures seem to define it. And I certainly agree with, and you can see whether you do too. So, in our wakeful stage, we can notice that we are identified with our body. So, we are very aware of when we wake up, our eyes open, we can see whether our bedroom or the space that we're waking up in, we can see the ceiling, we can see outside the window, we can hear the sounds when we wake up. We might be able to notice some sensations on our skin, like the sheets on our body. All of these things throughout the waking time, we're very aware of our senses. So we've got our five senses, and then we can think about what is allowing us to have these five senses. So if we think about our eyes and our vision, we know that we're seeing, but we can't see our own eyeballs unless we're looking into a mirror, right? So we don't see our own eyeballs. When we're hearing, we can't hear our ears unless we've got something like tinnitus, where we're hearing a sound within the ear canal, but it's not our ears that we're hearing. When we're tasting, we don't taste our own mouth or our own tongue. We can taste if there's a bitter taste in our mouth or if there's a flavor of something we've just eaten. We can taste that thing, but we're not tasting our own tongue. So this is an awareness. And of course, a lot of people know that when people are not feeling well, if they're sick, they've got a cold, oftentimes we can't taste in that time too. Sometimes in terms of smell, we know that we're smelling, but we can't smell our own nose, right? So all of these things are very important to recognize that there is something that allows us to see, to hear, to taste, to touch, all of these things. Yet the actual organs through which we're learning or experiencing this is not able to experience itself, right? Very interesting that I find this concept, and it's so very true. And of course, I come from a neuropsych background, so of course I've studied nervous system quite a bit, and we would all think that, oh well, it's nerves that are allowing us to do all of these things. Yet when the nerves are not working, are we able to? How about, we know that in a non-waking stage, when we're sleeping and we're dreaming, sometimes we're aware that I saw this. What's allowing you to see? And this is an important thought to contemplate. I would encourage that you do contemplate this. I'm going to let you know that I believe that it is a presence that is within us. So, again, I can connect this with the soul. I can think of this as awareness or a higher consciousness, which is allowing our senses. I came across this quote by Ramana Maharshi, and his quote says, "Humans, objects, thoughts, and events are merely pictures moving on a screen of pure consciousness, which alone is real, shapes the phenomena, and phenomena pass away, but consciousness remains forever." So let me make sure I read that again so it's a little bit more clear. All of these humans, objects, thoughts, and events are merely pictures moving on the screen of pure consciousness, which alone is real. Shapes and phenomena pass away, but consciousness remains forever. So, this is the thing, the consciousness or higher consciousness, which is allowing us to see, allowing us to taste, allowing us to hear, is present. Now, it's present whether we're waking or sleeping, right? So, that's an important awareness for us to have in itself. Then I came across another quote, which I loved, which is by Thich Nhat Hanh. And this quotation says, "Awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed." Awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. So when we think about our eyes are closed and not seeing, but we're seeing our dreams. Our eyes open and we can see the things that are around us. And sometimes we can look at something directly and not even see it because our mind is elsewhere, right? So remembering all of these ideas and awarenesses, I'm hoping that you will spend 5 minutes after this video to just think about your senses and think about your identification with the senses. Is it you who's seeing it? I say it is, but which part of you? Is it the lower consciousness or higher consciousness? I think a lot of times when we're going through our day to day life, we feel, I smell this, I heard this, I saw this. Is it the lower consciousness I, or is it the higher consciousness I? I, of course, lean towards the higher consciousness I, which then allows us to experience through the lower consciousness too. I'll talk more about this in future videos, but for now, focus on your senses for 5 minutes and understand or try to have an awareness of what is it that's allowing me to experience this. I hope you do that, see how it feels for you, and see what you think about it through your contemplation. And I wish you a fantastic day ahead. I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.